Industry 4.0 shaping up after COVID impact. Service providers who assist in digital transformation have a common view and forecast a sudden pause on the Industry 4.0 roadmaps of their clients precedent by the ongoing COVID-19 crisis. However, experts and experienced providers in the market are of the view that industries will continue the bare minimum adoption of emerging technologies that can produce immediate cost savings like automation or cloud, like the Internet of Things, augmented and virtual reality, or blockchain. Experts in Industry 4.0 journeys insist that their services won't take a backseat, rather become essential now more than ever. For providers to emerge through these downtimes, providers must now organize their Industry 4.0 narratives and be primed for a post-COVID spending spree. Change the story and keep communicating. Change your narrative. Focus on what might help them come out of the depressed economy. How digitization can improve speed, accuracy, and eventually reduce costs or cut manpower. Since it is uncertain by when and by how much industry is going to cope up with post-COVID splurge, it is important to keep talking to prospective clients. Understand their immediate issue and give them a solution for long-term. Cloud, automation, and other technologies attract more spending, and helping industries with solutions of achieving immediate cost savings for clients and a foundation to deploy more extensive Industry 4.0 technology in the future, might be beneficial. Impact on Industry 4.0 on various industries. With the majority of the world's population on lockdown, manufacturing is being walloped. Government's measures across the world are leading to shut down factories and employees' layoffs. With those on the production line not having the luxury of working remotely, the impact is higher. Most manufacturers have been considering their vision of Industry 4.0 as a journey, or a roadmap, underpinned by strategy consulting that kicks off a lengthy implementation of a variety of emerging technologies. With COVID impact, the vision seems to have moved further for them. However, it really isn't a very negative scenario for the digital upgradation providers. It is just focus on core digital implementation and ability of scale up by the industries based on digital transformation. First 5 keys to digital transformation. Create a digital thread right at the start of the innovation process and maintain it to the end of the product life. Find manufacturing partners that are digitally native and will enable the choice, agility and resilience you need. Ensure you have the right digital tools to manage your supply chain. It's time to throw away those spreadsheets. Insist that your own manufacturing ecosystem or that of any supplier has implemented a digital transformation strategy. Embrace the digital twin, automation, robotics, additive manufacturing, and artificial intelligence as technology building blocks. COVID-19 has accelerated the need and implementation of digital infrastructure. Traditional supply chains and manufacturing ecosystems are failing, and we need to shift to a more adaptable, agile solution that is fully digitally enabled. The virus, like any crisis, has merely underlined both that need and the urgency, and will likely serve to accelerate that change. This needs to result in real plans of action, rather than debate. According to Anna Katrina Shedletsky in Forbes, because of COVID-19, manufacturing will experience 5 years of innovation in the next 18 months. Anna Katrina, like many, sees COVID-19 as the wake-up call. Manufacturing needs to stop talking the talk about Industry 4.0, smart factory, and start walking the walk. Digital transformation has always made sense, but adoption has been slowed as people deal with some of the overwhelming concepts around Industry 4.0, the sheer size of the task, and struggle to figure out where the value is coming from and where they can find the digital dividend. Now the needs are compelling and urgent, and those that fail to transform will likely be left behind and risk becoming irrelevant and uncompetitive. This is how Forbes Insights depict the future of IoT Industry 4.0. The new normal, what it means and how is it going to impact Industry 4.0. Operating supply chain risk, precision, greater visibility and coordination across the supply chain will enable better collaboration. Decoupling of supply chains is imminent. Rapid acceptance of remote diagnostic, management and collaboration tools, real-time data, AI-based insights, the virtual shift. Remote work, collaboration and the virtual shift is going to be the way forward. Governments would promote domestic manufacturing as part of their plan to build up strategic resilience. Automation and robotics will be key components of the effort to revive domestic manufacturing. Revival of automated domestic manufacturing is necessarily to look at long-term cost benefits. Accelerated deployment of industrial IoT, including sensing, data visualization, remote AI-based insights across their operations, control tower view of data and insights across the whole manufacturing operation. Data infrastructure could turn out to be strategic asset. Companies who embraced digitization are seeing 7% revenue growth advantage. digitization could work out as a competitive advantage and add on to the unique propositions. As per experts, Industry 4.0 could play a key role in boosting the manufacturing sector's share in the country's GDP to 25% by 2022 from the current 17%. India's MSME sector, which accounts for about 45% of total manufacturing output and 40% of total export, definitely can revolutionize their growth by embracing digital growth path. Global manufacturing and supply chains are continuing to be impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. The future of when and how much is still unclear. Even after lockdown is pulled and the factories and logistics providers are ready to restart, labor shortage, unclear scenario with respect to procurement and transportation including regulatory uncertainties are definite cause of concern. Digitization had already been concerned as future for industries and COVID-19 has definitely caught the attention of all with respect to digital transformation. However, investments and transforming oneself completely into a digital business is definitely a bottleneck. Key challenges include selection of market with respect to demand and financial crisis situation, reduced workforce and production capacity, uncertainty in supply chain, including international and sales OP planning issues that lead to cash liquidity, stock pile-up versus production restart. Pressure for zero-defect quality assurance and efficient production. For auto industry, BS6 compliance with effect from 1 April 2020. Lack of preparedness for automation and Industry 4.0 cyber-physical. Before we jump into technologies under the banner of Industry 4.0, we need to understand the demand-supply well. Demands emanate from industry domain functions. Head of manufacturing, plant operations, supply chain, etc. of large and SMEs rather than IT that only translates it to technology requirements. Having an outside-in user-centric approach towards understanding the industry demands is key to seed in any Industry 4.0-led digital transformation. It is important to enable supply side, that is service providers, tech SMEs and startups to be able to fully align themselves with digital use cases in the industry value chain. Whether it is research and development, supply chain planning, sourcing and procurement, production scheduling, manufacturing, distribution, logistics and sales, service, product and industry collaboration. The demand side expects supply side to have innovative, flexible, economical and interoperable solutions across the value chain. There are overarching needs for security and standardization.